All right, dear children, welcome back to the class. We're looking at the chapter called Human Eye and Colorful World. And colorful world is done and dusted. So many natural phenomena we discussed. Okay, whatever natural phenomena are there, those are known. This blue sky, red sun during sunrise and sunset, early sunrise, delayed sunset, then twinkling of stars, all those things, natural phenomena are over. Then we have a human eye, and we discussed about this human eye, the structure of human eye, all this cornea, iris, pupil, aqueous humor, eye lens, ciliary muscle, vitreous humor, and retina. Today we are going to discuss about defects in human eye. Yes or no? Defects in human eye. Before getting into defects in human eye, first of all, let's get into this document and let's see what is the status of this document. All right, dear children. Look at this. So we discussed about this myopia, hypermetropia, presbyopia, and all those things. Before that, let us get to know about one word here that is called as a power of accommodation. What is this? What is this word, dear children? The word is like power of accommodation. Very, very important. Please put this heading, power of accommodation. What is the meaning of this power of accommodation? Let us get a feel of this. Now, dear children, look at this. For example, your eye is having one convex lens like this, no? Yes or no? Eye is having lens or not? Okay, so if you just draw the structure of eye, no, I mean just roughly I will just draw it. For example, you draw just a rough diagram of your eye. You know how to draw already. You have sent all beautiful pictures that also I have posted them on the group also. Okay, still beautifully it can be drawn. So don't you think the eye looks like this, dear children? Does it look like this, dear children? Eye, your eye? Yes. Yes or no? So this is the lens and it is hold by all these muscles. No, we have muscles above here, no, holding this lens. Yeah. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Tell me. I mean, don't feel like, sir, what kind of eye it is. Okay, whatever beautiful you have drawn, so you have feel of that eye. Already you have that feel, but still, just to show you this lens. Okay, this like cornea and all, it has come out, and this is a lens, no, dear children. Whatever I have drawn here, it is lens, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
So
Yes, sir.
this lens is held by what? These are ciliary muscles, no? Red colored, whatever I have shown, they are like ciliary muscles, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And this is like retina, no? This I mean this is like a screen, and that is retina, right, dear children?
Yes, sir.
And we have this optic nerves and all. I don't want to get into structure of human eye now. I want to discuss some other things. So these things are there, all these optic nerves, so they are going out and all. Now look at this, dear children. I don't want to get into all those things. So this is like retina. Now, when you look at the things here, for example, an object is kept here. Okay, an object is kept here. What happens? The rays of light are coming from this object. Rays of light are coming here. One ray of light has come. Okay, and another ray of light has come here. Okay, another ray of light has come here. Okay, then after that, those are going to refract and they are going to meet here, no? And here the image is formed, right, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So
Yes, sir.
similarly, now look at this. Now, for example, the same eye, okay, your eye only, same eye. If it is here, okay, again this is going to have all this cornea and all that shape, and inside this we have this lens, which is there in a convex shape. Now look at this again. It is held by these ciliary muscles and all. Now you have brought the object here, dear children. Okay, now you have brought the object little bit near. Now where the image will be formed, the image will be formed at the same place. Now look at this. Now here also ray of light is coming, here also ray of light is coming. All these rays will be converging and it will be forming at retina only, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, yes. Are you getting my point? Now the image has to form on retina only. No, the image cannot form anywhere else. No, if image is formed on retina only, here I mean the sensitive cells are there. Light sensitive cells called cone cells and rod cells are there. They are going to respond, and we are going to see the external world. No, so image must form on retina or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, do you know lens formula, dear children? What is the lens formula? Lens formula is like 1 by V is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is the lens formula. Now, once you look at this V, you look at this V, this is like this is a lens and this is the image. So don't you think this is the image distance, dear children? This one is image distance. Don't you think like that? This is image distance V, and here also image distance is V.
Yes, sir.
Yes, are you getting my point? What I'm trying to say. So here also it is V, and here also it is V. Same. Usually this from this lens to this retina, usually this distance is nearly about it is less than 2.5 centimeter, but approximately we take this distance as 2.5 centimeter. But let's not get into that. So we don't have very big eyes or something like that. We have small eyes. So that is this distance, whatever it is there, no, it is nearly about 2.5 centimeter. Yes, and we don't want this detail, but still as extra detail I'm giving you. 2.5 centimeter it is. Okay. Now, what is this distance? Tell me, dear children. This distance is known as object distance, no?
Yes, sir.
Now,
sir.
this is also known as object distance, no, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Now, for human eye, this object distance can vary, right? It can vary from infinity up to 25 centimeter. Now, look at our eyes, no? So, I'm going to write the eyes like this. Okay, you'll get this PDF, but don't write anything as of now. Please try to understand this. This is your eye. Now, if I bring any object here, are you able to see this very close to your eyes? Just take your notebook and bring it very close to your eyes. Are you able to see anything? Are you able to read?
No, sir.
No, right? I mean, now look outside of your window, look up to the sky, and look up to look for this. All greenery and up to infinity you can see, right? Up to infinity. I mean, up to whatever distance you can see, right? When you are in the beach, if you want to see the sea, so you can look up to infinity or not.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes or no? Up to infinity you can see. Then again the object is shifting here. Now there is a distance, minimum distance from the eyes. So that distance is like 25 centimeter. Now up to 25 centimeter, if something is there, means you are able to see that. If the object is at 25 centimeter, you are able to see it clearly. Now if it comes like 20 centimeter, 15 centimeter, then here you cannot see, dear children. You cannot see anything here. Understanding what I'm saying? This is your eye, okay? This is your eye. Now, what is the range of your vision? What is the range of your eye or range of vision? We say range of a vision is 25 centimeter to infinity, dear children. From 25 centimeter to infinity, you can see anything and everything. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Are you understanding what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you
Yes,
getting
sir.
my point? So please don't create disturbance. Please, immediately after speaking, turn off your mic. Very important it is. So within 25 centimeter, you cannot see this cross, and after this 25 centimeter, 26. Yes, 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 yes. Now you have so many defects. For example, some defect is there in your eye that is called a myopia and all. So if you are sitting at the last bench, do you feel like sometimes you are not able to see the things on the board clearly?
No. Yes, sir.
No. If somebody has a specs, they are not able to see, right?
Yes, sir.
But I am talking about a normal eye or not. If normal eye is there, means from 25 centimeter to infinity, everything will be visible properly. Okay, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, are you getting my point? So this is called as range of vision. Okay. So that's a different thing. Now range of vision is clear now. Now let us come back to this thing now. Now look at this. Don't you feel this whatever value of V is there? No. So this value of V should be fixed for normal eye. It should be fixed, no?
Yes, sir.
Look at this, it should be fixed on, look at this V, always it has to be image distance has to be the distance between this lens and this image, so it is fixed now. But how about this U? This U can change between 25 centimeter to infinity, no? Object can be from 25 centimeter to infinity or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, it can be within a 25, it can be within 25 centimeter also, but I'm not considering that. Why I'm not considering? Because you're not able to see, because the range of vision of human eye, the human eye, capability starts from 25 centimeter. Why it is not able to see the things within 25 centimeter also, we'll see that by end of this session. but it usually it starts from 25 centimeter and it goes up to infinity. So what we're discussing, so it is fixed means now this is variable or not, this changes or not, you can change or not.
Yes, sir.
Variable means it can change, you know. So already you know this in polynomials, in quadratic equation, variable and constant. So this is like fixed means constant it is. Now it is variable means it is fixed and it keeps on changing means. How about the focal length, dear children? Do you think focal length will remain constant or it is also variable? It's variable, no, dear children? Yes or no? It changes or not? Now you may be thinking, sir, how the focal length it changes? Sir, once the lens is there means its focal length is fixed. If it is a glass lens, its focal length will be fixed, dear children. If it is made up of glass, definitely we cannot change its focal length. Okay, focal length is fixed. But do you think our lens is made up of glass?
No, sir. No, sir.
Are you getting my point?
No.
What I'm trying to say? So if any lens is there, that lens is made up of glass, then focal length will be fixed. That is for sure. Okay, there is no doubt in that. But do you think our eye lens, whatever eye lens is there, oh dear children, our eye lens, which is held by ciliary muscles, this eye lens, do you think it is made up of glass? This lens?
No, sir.
Yes, this eye lens is not made up of glass, dear children. This eye lens is made up of a special muscle which is transparent, because this lens has to allow the light to pass through it. No, so this whatever eye lens is there, no. So this eye lens, whatever it is there, it is having three qualities. First of all, whatever this eye lens is there, this eye lens is transparent, dear children. This is transparent, and this is made up of flexible muscles. What kind of muscles are there? Flexible muscles are there, dear children. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So flexible muscle, sometimes it can become like this much elongated. Sometimes it can become thick like this also. It can become like this also. See, now this is called as relax. I mean, this is relaxed now. Eye lens is relaxed. Now it is compressed. This is like elongated, no? This lens is elongated, no? I mean, this lens, whatever eye lens is there, no, dear children? This eye lens is held by what kind of muscles? The ciliary muscles are holding it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Ciliary muscles are holding it
sir.
or not? Okay. Inside this eyeball, so there is an eyeball here. Okay. Eyeball is there like this. So inside this eyeball, if you rub it off and if you make that a structure of the human eye like this, beautifully, if you make, okay. So that human eye, if you are making, here we have all this iris and pupil, right? Iris and pupil, and behind this, this eye lens is there, and here everything is there, no? So this is held by ciliary muscles like this, dear children. Now these ciliary muscles, sometimes they, I mean, elongate it. I mean, this ciliary muscle, they take it, I mean, above. They just, they just elongate it. That time it becomes like this, very bigger kind of lens. Sometimes they push it. I mean, they push it downward. At that time, it becomes very thick like this. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? I hope this diagram and all don't go behind this diagram. Try to get the concept. Why it does, we'll see that also. Okay. So it is made up of transparent and it is having flexible muscles. So because of that, it can change its, tell me, it can change its shape. If it can change its shape, means focal length will also change or not? Hmm? Are you getting my point? Lens is same thing. It is the only lens, but due to this is due to compression. Ciliary muscles are compressing it. Now this is due to elongation. This is like relaxation. Now ciliary muscles are pulling it. Now here the ciliary muscles are pushing it. That's why it has become thick. Can you observe, if you push something that becomes a little thicker, and if you pull something that becomes thinner?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Is it clear? Whatever I have explained, is it clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please try. I mean, out of this, we are going to get only one definition. What is power of accommodation? All drama is to get definition for power of accommodation. Okay, fine. Now, one more thing. These things are understood now. Now, your eye is there. Now, can I write eye as only one lens? Like this, can I write?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I mean, instead of drawing it again and again. This for example, for this lens, if the object is at very far away, object is at far distance means how the I will be relaxed or not. I will be relaxed to see the far away mountain, so I will be relaxed, and as usual the rays will come and they will meet here, no, I mean they will meet here on the retina, an image will be formed. Now for example, if the object has come very near, object has come very near means I mean you have to observe it with full care, no?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Carefully you have to observe. At that time, what happens to your eye lens? I mean, this must be 25 centimeter only. At that time, whatever eye lens is there, no, it becomes thicker, dear children. Like this, it becomes thicker because all the ciliary muscles will be pushing it. It will, they will push it and they make it thicker. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you understanding my point? When the object is at near, these eye muscles, whatever ciliary muscles are there, no, they are relaxed. They're relaxed. They are neither pulling, I mean, nor I mean pushing. I mean, they're like a little bit okay, fine, normal, it's okay. But when the object comes near, no, so there will be a little bit pressure on this ciliary muscle. They'll push it and they'll make this eye lens a little bit thicker like this. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then what happens? Then rays of light fall here, and here also they fall. Then they are going to focus it on same retina, and we are going to see the image. Understood, dear children? I mean, here there is a little bit of pushing from the ciliary muscles. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir? Okay, fine. So now, according to the position of the object, whether it is at infinity or it is at a near distance, the focal length of this lens is going to change. You know, sometimes it is going to elongate and sometimes it is going to become thick and all. The focal length of this lens will be keep on changing according to the position of the object. According to the position of the object, this focal length will be changing with the help of ciliary muscles. This phenomena, this capacity of this eye lens to change its focal length with the help of ciliary muscles according to the position of the object itself is known as what? This is only known as what, dear children?
Power of accommodation.
Power of
Power of
accommodation. Accommodate means what? Accommodate means, for example, accommodation they say in hostels, no, I am able to accommodate there. That means I am going to adjust, no, accommodate means. Yes or no?
Yes,
So for example, if any teacher is leaving any institution and coming back to your school, if he says, I have accommodated myself in your school, what does it mean? I have adjusted myself in your school. That's what it means, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So what is power
Yes,
of
sir.
accommodation, dear children? So I hope you got the complete definition of this. What is this? The capacity. Please write it down. Okay, they'll ask you for 1 mark. The capacity of human eye, the capacity of human eye to adjust its focal length, adjust its focal length with the help of ciliary muscles, according to the position of object, is called, tell me, is called power of accommodation. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Is called as power of accommodation. I hope it should be very, very clear in your mind. Is all spellings are okay, dear children? Handwriting is also fine, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
The capacity of human eye to adjust its focal length with the help of ciliary muscles according to the position of object is called power of accommodation. Okay. Now I was saying, no, so we are not able to see the objects before 25 centimeter. Now as the object keep on coming, no, so at the infinity, how the lens will be? The lens will be like this. Now afterwards the lens has become a little thicker. Now is there any limitation for that flexibility also? I understand that it is having flexible muscle. It can change its shape and focal length, but there is a limit or not?
Yes,
Yes or no?
sir.
See, when the object is at this distance, the eye lens looks like this. I mean, it is relaxed now. Okay, fine, no issues at all. Now the object has come here. Now it will become little thicker. Okay, I'm showing more thicker, maybe little thicker. But it has come to 25 centimeter, means maximum thick it has become, dear children. Maximum thicker it has become. Now, if it is coming to this position, means now it cannot thicken itself. Now the same thickness will be maintained here. Now, I mean, same thickness. Don't feel like these are different thickness. Same thickness will be maintained here by the lens. Now this lens is not able to change its focal length further. Now this object will not be focused exactly on retina, and that's why I'm not able to see this object, whichever is inside 25 centimeter. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Don't go behind the diagram. Now if it has come up to 25 centimeter, now this is a 25 centimeter. Okay, 25 centimeter, that is a thing. Now this is the, I mean, last, I mean, this is a maximum compression. This is the maximum compression. After this it cannot do. All right, so after this maximum compression, so it is not going to compress itself further, so that's why the things cannot be seen. Now ciliary muscles, they have pushed it. Ciliary muscles, they have pushed it. Maximum they have pushed it. Now it cannot be pushed. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So will you write the reason why we are not able to? Now this 25 centimeter is there. No, this 25 centimeter is called as a near point for human eye. What is this? This is called as a near point for normal human eye. If they ask you what is a near point for normal human eye, what will you write?
25 centimeters.
No, what is the value of near point of human eye means, you will say 25 centimeter. If they ask you define a near point for normal human eye, the what you are going to say, the minimum distance. What you are going to say, definition of this, the minimum distance up to which, the minimum distance up to which human eye can see the things, human eye can see the things clearly, see the things clearly, is called near point, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? What is the value of near point is like 25 centimeter. But what is near point? Define near point of normal human eye means, you should not say definition of near point of normal human eye is 25 centimeter. You should not say like that. You should say the minimum distance up to which, minimum, I mean, this is like minimum. More than that, we cannot come inside. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the, I mean, more than that means less than that we cannot come. 24, 23 we cannot come. This is the minimum. Okay. Rather than this, I mean, more than this, that means minimum than this we cannot come. Understood? Yeah.
Yes.
Understood now? Yeah. So the minimum distance up to which a human eye can see the things clearly is called near point, and that is a 25 centimeter for normal human eye. Clear? It may change for different animals. Different animals have different capabilities. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the far point for normal human eye?
Maximum.
What is the value of far point of normal human eye?
25 centimeter to
No, far point is like infinity. No, I mean maximum distance. Yeah.
Yes.
Far point is infinity or not? Far point means up to what level normal eye can see, human normal eye, it can see up to infinity or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now what is the definition for this? Tell me.
The maximum distance.
Good, that's it. The maximum distance up to which, human eye can see, up to which human eye can see, the maximum distance up to which human eye can see clearly, is called all that, far point of normal human eye, and that value is infinity. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this that's why we call it as range of vision is 25 centimeter to infinity. That means anything between 25 to infinity is observable. We can observe, we can see anything between 25 centimeter to infinity. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, fine, dear children. I hope it is clear. Okay, did you understand the power of accommodation, dear children? Did you get the idea about power of accommodation? And this,
Yes, sir.
I mean, name the part which changes the shape of lens, eye lens. Name the part in human eye which changes the shape and the size of eye lens. Ciliary muscles, no? Hmm? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If they ask you write the characteristics of ciliary muscles, then you have to say ciliary muscles hold eye lens. First point. Second point, then power of the lens and the shape of the lens can be changed according to the position of the object with the help of ciliary muscle. Ciliary muscle helps in changing the shape, size, and focal length and power of eye lens. Will you write that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Fine. So it's clear, I guess. Shall I go to next thing now?
Yes, sir.
So power of
Yes, sir.
accommodation is very, very clear. I think it is clear. Power of accommodation. Feel of this is very important. That feel I have given you already. Okay. Then we can go for further things. Now, do you sometimes know? So these old people see that defects have to be studied separately. That defects have to be covered in one video continuously. Then only you get a feel of that. Okay. Now the defect. Everybody is going to put the heading defects of human eye. Defects in human eye. Defects in human eye. Okay. Defects in human eye. Okay. So it is better that we discuss these things in the next class. Is that okay, dear children?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
see,
Yes,
we are
sir.
not. We don't want to overload you. First of all, you get adjusted with all these things. Okay, how the questions can be framed, and you try to have idea about this. Then defects can be discussed in the next class. And what is the mathematics chapter we are starting tomorrow, dear children?
Surface areas and volume.
Surface area.
Yes, I think surface areas and volumes will be started. Morning tomorrow, one session will be there, and there is some announcement due to some other task and all. I'll announce it in the morning. All right, dear children.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, fine then, fine then. Till then, take care and have a good day. Bye bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye everyone.
Bye, sir.
everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Bye. Bye.